Hey guys, James with Torches and Tactical, and about mid-December, Wuben sent me their E7, and that was in the 6500K. So here, let's go ahead and look at that right now. Let's go ahead and turn that on. So that right there is 6500K, so pretty cool white, if you will. However, not too long after, they released the 5000K variant, and now they sent that to me so I could see how it looks. But they also wanted me to tell you guys that right now they are having their 8th anniversary sale. That's right, from March 15th all the way to the 31st. Now, I did get this a little later than anticipated, so there's not as much time to tell you about this and the sale. But March 15th to the 31st, you can get everything from 66% off the Wuben G2. You can get the E7 on sale. You can get 50% off of the B2. You can even get 30% off of the X1, A1, and the L1. However, today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the E7. So, guys, like I showed you, this is the 6500K. And if you do want to see the full review, I will post that up here in the corner. But let's go ahead and get rid of this because much better than 6500K, in my opinion anyways. They also sent us, well here, I'll put that up here in the corner so you guys know that that's there. But they also sent us the 5000K version. Now 5000K is a lot more neutral white, if you will, and in my opinion, looks better. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this back in because in addition to the 5000K, they also sent a P1 headlamp. They also sent their sensor, and that's gonna allow you to turn the light on and off without actually having to physically touch the light, which is really, really cool. And they even have, oh, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and shut that off. They even have an extender tube. So instead of the 1100 milliamp hour 18350 that's in there, you can go ahead and put in a full-size 18650 and get that much more runtime. So in addition to all the accessories that come with it or that you can get optionally, this does have up to 1800 lumens and will shine out at 132 meters. And if you like those numbers, here, I'm going to go ahead and unplug this just because I don't want to blind you guys. But in addition to that 132 meters, if you like the candela ratings, that is 4,356 candela. And in addition to turbo at 1800 lumens, you can get low of 5 lumens, which will run for 60 hours, medium of 150, and a high of 400 lumens. In addition to that, there is a strobe and an SOS. So very, very cool, very feature packed. This does have a magnetic tail clip, which you can see right here. Let's go ahead and let that focus. You can get, well, this does come with a magnetic tail cap as well. So again, if you want to see that full 6500 breakdown where I go over absolutely everything, I will go ahead and put that up in the top corner. Now, I'm just going to run through the body real quick and we'll go through the user interface. Then I want to take this out so you guys can see how that 5000K, the new 5000K, compares to the 6500K. So let's go ahead and pop this out real fast. And I'm going to bring this up quite a bit closer to you so you can see it. There we go. So this is the E7. You have a battery indicator here, Wuben E7 markings, dual Osram emitters. Very, very cool. You have your serial number, your governmental signage. Very, very sturdy, strong pocket clip. I do like that. It clips on very, very well. And again, you do have that magnetic tail cap as well. So it serves very, very well as a work light. But this carries over a lot of the angular design of their X series, like the XO, X1, X2, and even X3. But this is super, super cool, super special because it clips into a very, very versatile P1 headlamp. So if you haven't seen that by watching those other videos, it's super awesome. The pocket clip right here, this does have a little groove cut into it, and that's going to lock in place with this small tab. So let's go ahead and just slide it in there. And then if you press down, you can see it actually making contact. There we go. That loud audible click lets you know that it's not going to go around or fall out or, you know, shaking it like an idiot like I am. It's not going to go anywhere. It'll stay super secure. But on top of all that, it is indexable as well. So it has ball detents here, and it allows you to change direction or adjust your beam however you want to, so you can see what's down at the ground without having to look down all the time, or you can angle it wherever you want to. Very, very cool. and another frankly awesome idea that they implemented into it. Now, as far as this occupancy sensor, can you tell I'm an electrician? But as far as this inductor right here, you can go ahead and open up that USB-C charging port, and not only is this super capable as far as output, but it also has some brains too, because when you plug in that Wuben USB cable, you'll see a little blue light appear, and now if you just simply wave your hand over, there you go, it turns on. You don't have to physically make contact with the E7 at all. So in addition to that, you can go ahead and turn it on. Oh, here, I wasn't close enough. You can go ahead and turn it on, and now if you hold it in place, you can cycle through your low, medium, and high mode, just as if you were hitting that main switch right here. Let's go ahead and shut it off again. Now, I do want to focus on the light again, so I'm going to go ahead and take everything else off, but just know that they are available as optional accessories when you purchase the E7. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Now, if you do purchase the E7, you do get a curly Q, or a coiled USB-C to USB-C cable. This will work on any USB-C block. You do also get a Wuben branded lanyard right here. You do also get a couple spare O-rings and the user manual. So that's all inside this Wuben E7 box. As far as that P1, you do get that headlamp strap. Now, again, the 18650 adapter and that inductor, so you can wave your hand in front of it and turn on the headlamp, that does not come in here. Those will be purchased separately as well. So here's the box for the P1. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. And I will bring this up again. You guys can see that USB-C, and there you go. You also have an indicator on that power switch. That power switch does feel a little unusual if you are used to the XO, just because it's moved all the more forward. But that also makes sense, because instead of just charging, you do also have the possibility of working with that inductor, or the touchless operation. So again, let's go ahead and look at this. Everything works super well. I will open up the tail cap real fast so you guys can see that 1100 milliamp hour 18350. Their part number is ABJ1100C, or ABJ1100C. 3.96 watt hours at 3.6 volts. So let's go ahead and put that back in. You can see that spring, and a very large spring on that tail cap. It is not a very tough spring, and the threads on this make it super easy to engage the battery cap, or the tail cap, so you can lock that battery in. Now, I do want to go through the user interface with you, and very simple. You can press once to turn it on, press once to turn it off, but when it is on, if you press and hold, it will cycle low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Now, if you want to go to turbo, 2 presses, boom, there you go, all 1800 lumens at 5000 K. And if you want to do a strobe, now you can do 3 presses from on or off, no matter where you're at. So 1, 2, 3, and you do get that strobe. And if you want to hit that SOS, 1, 2, 3, you do get the SOS. So SOS right here, and you can go to turbo from there. You can go to strobe. So every mode is accessible from anywhere on here. Now you can press 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do get that triple blink, and that will let you know that it is locked out, indicated by no lights out the front, but you do get that blue indicator on that switch. So now that we've seen, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we've seen that user interface and how it works, I want to get outside so we can compare the new 5000K, and you guys can see how it works next to that 6500K. So again, much cooler, much more neutral in my opinion. So it's all going to come down to what type of tint you like. So let's go ahead, get outside, and do that. All right, guys, tonight we're out here with the Wuben E7 with the 5000K variant. So let's just get straight into it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Hold on, let's go ahead and cycle. Okay, so this is low, this is 5 lumens. Medium is 150. High is 400. Now if I do a double press, this is 1800 lumens with the 5000K variant of the Wuben E7. And for comparison, we have the 6500K. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's go ahead and cycle to low. Okay, this is 5 lumens. Medium for 150. High for 400. And then double press. This is 1800 lumens from the 6500K variant. And I will go ahead and strobe this. 3 presses. And I will also strobe the 5000K variant. And so we can compare one more time, I'm just going to go straight to turbo with 5000K. And then I will go turbo with 6500K. Frankly, I think the 6500K pops a lot more, but I really do like the tint on that 5000K. And now that we've seen the 6500K with the 5000K, let's get back inside. All right, guys, so we went outside and we compared the 5000K with the 6500, and I have to say that, like I said earlier, I think it's going to come down to what tint you like better. Now, I will go ahead and show them right here. So 6500K in the left hand. Oh, hold on. So we have 6500K in the left hand and 5000K in the right. Now, I do notice a little bit of a green tint to that 5000K, but still I do like more neutral colors versus the very, very cold white. So I think it is all going to come down to, do you want that really, really cold white, or do you want that more neutral tint? It is a little bit greener, but I definitely think it's manageable. It's not, Workup's TS12 territory green tint. So tell me down in the comments what you guys like better. Do you like that 6500K? Do you like that 5000K? So in the comments, go ahead and tell me. And finally, guys, again, Wuben is having their 8th anniversary sale, so you guys can get a huge savings on the E7. You can pick up a G2, X1, A1, L1, pretty much everything on their site. And actually, I believe, see their brand new T600 on there as well for a significant savings. So I highly recommend you check that out. There is a link below as well for that. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you could like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. That would be immense. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you subscribe, click on that bell notification so you guys can find out when we have a giveaway. And actually, we did just pass 2,500 subs, so we will have a massive giveaway coming up. But that will also tell you when we have a new review coming up as well. We do have a lot on the docket, so stay tuned for those. And in the meantime, we'll see you in the next one.